Hey, what's up, Aquariuses? This is going to be your monthly reading for June 2019. So this will be for Aquariuses, whether you guys are sun, moon, risings, or you have some sort of specific placements in Aquarius, or you have heavy placements of Aquarius in your chart. You can also be cross-watching for an Aquarius. So as a heads up, you guys, this is a collective energy reading. By no means is it personal, so it's not subject to resonate with you like a personal reading, because it's tapping into a collective pool of different energies and people, situations, and scenarios. So just be mindful and be discerning of what may resonate with you and what may not resonate. You can tell by the way something feels whether it's for you, by knowing the inner knowingness, the acknowledgement, like, yes, that makes sense, this is me, yeah, this is a situation, yeah, I can see how that can unfold. Not so much of, if it's confusion, if it's like it doesn't make sense, don't force it to make sense, or don't get upset because something was said and it doesn't make sense to you. It's not for you. Also with messages that maybe, it may sound like it's good, or it may be something that you're trying to force yourself to prepare for, whether it's good or bad in your eyes, it may still not be for you. So if it doesn't really feel like it resonates with you, don't force it to, because sometimes when we watch readings, we get caught up in thinking that it's solely about us, and we can kind of get lost in the entire reading and as if it's a personal reading, but it's only meant for you to acknowledge what is for you. So spirit will speak to multiple people in millions of ways, in one way, but it can be taken in many different ways. So just take what resonates with you. Let's go ahead and tap into the general energies first, and then I will look into the love situations. All right, the Magician, or the Hierophant, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, the Moon, the King of Wands, which is a woman, yes, the Sister of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. So yeah, all right. So this is about rules and things like that. So for some of you, you could be holding your own self back, your own beliefs back, due to maybe feeling a little bit misguided or not sure about something. Maybe you're following some sort of spiritual guides or teachers or something like that, and you're questioning an action, or you're questioning a pursuit of something. Maybe this is also a lack of passion for spiritual knowledge and wisdom, or something that you've been studying. Maybe you're starting to change your perception on certain things that you once believed in. With the Moon card, though, Spirit's telling you to approach this energy with curiosity, although you may not have all of the ins or the outs or the answers, but you are being led nonetheless. But it's like you kind of got to take that first step, that initial step, to find that clarity or that understanding of whatever this energy is. As the King of Wands, I feel like it's focusing on what does drive you, because there's certain things that you used to be accustomed to, the things that you once were driven by, or you could be procrastinating and just not believing in yourself in an instance of maybe something creative or something you want to bring to life, something that you're manifesting. But I feel for a lot of you, this could be something new, and I feel you're being initiated into a new direction, a new path. And it may not necessarily always be easy, because it's kind of like you're being removed from certain practices or beliefs that you once had, or maybe the map that you thought you were, the direction of your life you were meant to go in. Or this could be, some of you guys are reverting from some sort of spirituality, spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, or just some sort of traditional energies or things that you're used to. The Sisters of Swords is that you're going to continue to learn something, or you're going to learn something new about yourself, your walk, your path. I feel like it's very, it may come to you as a shock, or it could be very, if not a shock, then it's like something that may be new in a way that it hits you very hard. So say for instance, it's kind of like the Matrix, where you know, Neo, he decides to take that pill, and then it's like he starts to see some things, and it's like, was I really ready for this? Did I really want to see this? And in instance, it's like you wouldn't be in that position if you weren't ready. So it could be one of those things, is like, wow, you know, I just learned something. Maybe I wasn't really ready to see this or hear this, but the truth is you were. I feel like you can take this. This is the only air energy that came out in the spread, the Page of Swords. So yes, you can handle it. It's new, yes, but this is something that you can take on. So you may have heavy energies of Taurus, Pisces, could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. With the King of Wands, it could be a masculine or male fire sign energy heavy in here. Male Taurus energy, feminine Pisces energy. You could be a feminine Aquarius or female Aquarius that I'm speaking to mainly, but it doesn't have to be any of that. These signs don't have to be anything within your chart or another person's chart. It can represent different aspects, and it can also represent different time frames and seasons of things. So keep that in mind. Let's move on to the love energies. Regardless of whatever your love status is, your situation, I ask that the Most High God taps into the energy of what we all need to know. As Aquarius energies, what do the Aquarians for June 2019 need to know? What is important for them to see, look at, acknowledge? Understanding flew out of the deck. Separation in reverse. Cycles in reverse. Return in reverse. Tribe upright. Okay, so for you guys, I feel like understanding is a heavy energy because it flew out of the deck. It's very important. And I feel like your level of understanding in all areas of your life is definitely shifting. It's something being integrated into you. This is a total game changer, whatever this energy is. Some of you guys are going through a separation from the one that you love. It doesn't have to be a physical separation where you broken up and you guys are not together anymore. It could be that you guys are just not seeing eye to eye no longer. You guys are just not emotionally invested in each other any longer. This was a connection that was at one point together. Both of you guys actually invested in energy. So I'm not getting that this was a crush or unrequited love situation where you wanted somebody that didn't want you, or someone that wants you didn't want them. This is not that. I feel like this could be a situation where, and it could be that past situations, maybe for some of you, you might have been dealing with situations in your past where just things always just went wrong, or you feel like you could just never bring something together in your love life. And maybe this is a time that you're cleansing those energies out, and you're starting to understand what this represents, or why certain things had to be removed out of your life, why certain people had to be removed. And also, I'm not just getting romantically. I feel like this could be people a part of your soul tribe too, you know, people that were once your friends, things like that. With the cycles in reverse, Spirit, I feel like, wants you to approach a different way of pursuing things in your love life. The way that you approach it, your level of understanding is changing. So your approach and the way that you maneuver and move has to be different. You can't move through this energy the same way. And it's going to require you to really go within the self. It may require an unknown path. It kind of goes back to the moon card, which was in the same position. There's a big moon behind her or in front of her. So it may be something that you're not used to, but you have to trust in yourself. You have to trust in your spiritual team as they're guiding you. With the Return card in reverse, your focus is not so much on is this person coming back? Because some of you guys, this could have been where you guys had a spiritual connection with someone that you guys, everything was cool in the beginning. You guys were close. You guys were you know, maybe living together, having, you know, sex together, making plans together. Maybe you guys had kids together. Maybe you guys were married and something happened, or it feels like you guys are kind of being pulled apart. For others of you, it could be that you're thinking about past relationships and feeling like you never got that closure from certain things. Spirit does not want you to focus on what can this person do for me, and when is this person coming back. I feel like your focus needs to be on the opposite, and that's focusing on what's within yourself. You have to return back to yourself. A lot of times when spirit moves people out of our lives, it's because we've kind of neglected our own energies and our own selves, whether we've neglected, you know, our careers, our purpose, our family, you know, our children, whether we've neglected our health, whatever it is. It's like spirit is going to remove, you know, lovers, friendships, family, sometimes even jobs out of our way, you know, the things that we've hung on to, especially when things are out of balance. And I feel like the conclusion you're going to come up with is that we're all connected, that whoever this person is or whoever the people are, we were all a part of the same tribe. We all come from the same group and team. And why is that significant? So let's clarify these cards with the tarot. Understanding the Empress. So as the feminine energy, as a divine feminine energy, you start to, the more and more you come into your divinity, I'm speaking to feminines, Aquariuses specifically, once you come into that divinity of who you are, then you start to understand yourself more. You start to understand love more, and you start to understand that this situation, and this can also represent self-love for the male or masculine Aquarians too, that when you come into this understanding of your divinity and the respect of that feminine principle within yourself, you start to love yourself more. That tough love, that set of boundaries starts to come in. The Sister of Pentacles, with the separation, it could be because you were hanging on to potential of something. You were looking at the potential of what could have been, you know, the something that was meant to be a lesson for a lot of you. And it could be a temporary lesson. It doesn't mean that you and your husband or your wife will never get back together. Your boyfriend and your girlfriend, you won't be back together, or whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys won't come back together. It just means that for some of you, I feel this is a lesson. You got to learn that as a tribe, we're never really separated. You know, the ones that you love, the lovers, the friends, the family, we're all a part of the same tribe. We're never really separated, you know. And even if that means in this physical lifetime we don't come together as people anymore, we're still connected, and I'm cool. Some of you guys might have to choose yourself. For others, it could be that the love is not lost between you and your partner too. It could be that they also need to separate to learn some things. The cycles with the Two of Swords, there's a lot of moon energy over here, so something significant about the moon. You could be a Libra moon, could be a Libra moon, or dealing with someone who has a Libra moon, or something significant about maybe a full moon in Libra or new moon in Libra or something. But you're at a crossroads with this. You're trying to figure out how to break the cycle. Like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I always falling for men like this? Why am I always falling for women like this? Why does this continue to happen? Why can't me and so-and-so just make this work? Why can't we go back to the way things were? So it's kind of like this energy, and you got to figure out how to break that cycle, how to break that chain. What's the return and reverse about, Spirit, and the Tribe card? Please give me further clarity. Okay. The Ten of Cups over the reverse. So it could be that for some of you, the lack of this person not being in your life could actually be the best thing that happened to some of you. It could actually bring you closer to those that really matter, truly matter in your life. It could also be making space for a new connection. For others of you, this, you know, this separation can actually be the thing that brings you and the person, you know, the two of you that love each other. Okay. The two people that love each other, that have been together, who invested in each other's energy together, they know what the plan is. Like, some of you guys may have planned a home together, a happy life together. Like, you actively did this together. It's not one-sided. It's not someone forcing their ideas on another person, projecting their desires onto another person. It's actually both of you guys talked about this. You guys talked about your dreams together and what you guys wanted, the plans that you guys had, that it may be that this needs to happen so that you guys can really see the full vision and maybe even fully manifest this vision together. If you're a feminine energy that's single, you're healing from past situations and relationships, and you're finding how to break free of that cycle, so that what really comes to you in return is not the things that were voided or the people that didn't appreciate you or love you, but the energy and seeing those that already do love you in your life and appreciating them, but also welcoming in the things that you truly desire. You got the Star card, which is an Aquarius card, the tribe. I feel like these people, you'll come to the conclusion that they were meant to help you heal. They were meant to help you align yourself with what you truly desire. Whether they stay in your life, they come back into your life or not, you're going to see that how these people all played a major significant role in aligning you where you need to be. And that starts with self-acknowledgement first, self-realization first. Okay, so you have a lot of Libra energy too. You got the Empress card, which can be Venus and Taurus, Venus and Libra, or it could be Taurus or Libra energies. Libra over here, like I said, this could be a Libra moon energy. The Sister of Pentacles is usually a student, an opportunity, a career, a skill set or something, but it can represent a younger, I can't even talk, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 10 of Cups is Pisces. The Star card is Aquarius. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what it is that your spiritual guides that lovingly assist you and guide you on the path where you need to be. What do they want to tell you? If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below for my website. If you guys have any questions about my readings, availability, or to set booking dates and times, you guys can email me directly. I have 2 Gmail accounts. They'll both be in the description box below. I prefer that you guys email me directly rather than DMing me on Instagram or Facebook or chatting me from my website. It's best to just email me directly, okay? Alright, embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. So yes, Spirit is opening the doors. And I think this card came out for Libra too. So you guys could have Libra in your chart, or you guys are dealing with a Libra. But either way it goes, you guys, I feel like this new chapter of your life, it is scary, but you are to embrace this. Step into this energy, and you got to remove the dead weight. And Spirit is already removing a lot of dead weight out of your life anyway. And it may not have been the game plan that you had originally set for yourself, but nothing really is set in stone, because it's like whatever Spirit needs us to do at that time, or whether we make that choice to go this direction or that direction, it's always going to lead us back to where we need to be. And usually it takes us back to ourselves so we can realign ourselves again. And I feel this is telling you to step into this new energy, this new phase, without fear. And some of you guys may have to do it alone, or it feels like you're doing it alone, but know that it's for a purpose. So much love as always. If you guys would like to share, subscribe to this channel and this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next month's reading, peace.